friends here from the beach retreat and the boathouse on the pier right behind us. Now you've been cooking like forever, pretty much.
Over 25 years.
I mean, you said you just started out. You said like when other kids were out playing football, baseball, you were in the kitchen cooking.
I was with my mother as soon as I could get high enough on the table to roll up pierogi or gnocchi.
And then you've been working as a chef or working in the kitchen all this time. That's all you know.
Started at McDonald's sweeping the parking lot before I could work the grill when I was 14.
No kidding. Yeah,
and then did the VOTEC in high school, the half academics, half VOTEC, and I did the culinary program in there and went to Johnson Oils in Providence, Rhode Island.
And then traveled. You mean you've been everywhere with this same, cooking?
Yeah, I've been in Hawaii all over. I did luau's. I've been to Alaska for a salmon season, the Red Quill Lodge. I've done, Charleston, Myrtle Beach, Vegas. I've been.
Man. How'd you end up landing in South Lake Tahoe, California?
Family in Carson City, and kids are in Simi Valley, so I wanted to get back in their lives and.
Wow, I love it. That's awesome. I mean, that says a lot. I mean, obviously, it's not just salt and pepper you're putting on there.
No, it's cooked with love. Everything is.
So you were just breaking it down for me. I like the boathouse. I love going there. I like watching the sunset. But point out the difference between the beach retreat and then the boathouse and then the new renovation.
The tavern is in the front lobby. The boathouse is directly on the pier, and we just recently changed over the menu. We have like an andouille stuffed pork chop with a Dijon demi. I've got an elephant garlic crusted salmon with angel hair pasta and a pesto cream sauce, which is phenomenal. I do a bison ossobuco with buttered egg noodles. And the bison we get from Gillette.
How does someone even know what a bison ossobuco is? I mean, you say it like, oh my God, bison ossobuco, I love it. But I ain't never heard of it. What the hell is it?
It's the shank of the bison on the lower part of the leg.
The shank?
So it takes a braising, and then I sous vide it for, I cook it for 4 hours, and then I cool it down, cryovac it, and sous vide it for another 4 hours.
Sous vide it? I don't know what you're just talking just like this. I don't know.
Sous vide is just cooking in a warm water bath.
Okay. Well, it's a fancy name for that. Man, that's incredible. And then you have a Valentine's Day menu, I guess, that's special for tomorrow?
Correct. We're going to run the full menu, and then we're going to do some different dishes. We're doing a jalapeno cornbread crawfish stuffed quail with a coffee reduction, and zucchini, squash, vegetables. I'm going to do a Chilean sea bass, which was caught off the Antarctica, 2,000 miles off of the shelf. 2,000 miles away from land.
Antarctica? Who goes to Antarctica?
That's where we get our sea bass from.
Wow.
So I'll do that with the lavender river blanc and baby carrots. We have a vegetarian with a red quinoa with dried fruits and nuts and granola and a charred radicchio.
Can we get a translator? We need an Australian translator for out there at Kirkwood. Now we need one for Chef Brian. That's incredible, man. It sounds amazing. I mean, you must keep the waiters and waitresses really busy. Explain, because they're the ones that got to explain it. You just tell them what's. So how does that work? That's pretty tricky stuff you're talking about there. Do you have to, when all the waiters and waitresses come in, say, okay, here's what I've got, and then explain to them what you're doing so they can then pass it on to the...
Actually, I did that yesterday for them. I had the servers that were coming in for Valentine's Day that'll be working that. We did it yesterday in the tavern kitchen, in the dining room. So I did all the specials. They took all the notes on everything, all the information I wanted to give them on sauces and temperatures and, where everything's from.
Wow.
So they have it all written down, and they got to try everything, because on Valentine's Day, we won't have time to do that before dinner service. So that's why we took care of that yesterday.
Fancy, man. That's awesome. And then the sunset, you do like a special at sunset, because I got to say, the boathouse, it's up there with one of the best spots on all the lake, because you're not on the lake, you're out on a pier on the lake. Yeah,
correct.
You're over the lake, exactly.
It is. We have, I think, the best sunset in South Lake Tahoe, no doubt, bar none.
Yeah.
And then we do drink specials there, and we do flavored hummus of the week, with pita chips. We're doing the roasted garlic, and I'll do the habanero and sun-dried tomato and different flavors. And, but it's incredible. We do the garlic fries and the firecracker shrimp for happy hour. And, you have to come in and see our menu. The new menu, it's fantastic.
I'm coming in, and I'm going to ask a lot of questions, too. Chef Brian at the beach retreat. And does he do both of them? Are you cooking for both the locations?
I oversee both of them and do banquets. And we'll talk about that. The conference center that's being built next door. May 1st it opens.
Oh, nice.
It'll have a 300-person capacity. So we'll be doing catering events there, and we have the beautiful deck there for the views. Man. It's just incredible. There's so many things going on.
Yeah,
it's just awesome.
That's exciting news. Lake Tahoe needs more spots like that where you're taking in the lake, that kind of food, and a different Lake Tahoe experience.
Yeah.
Chef Brian, keep up the good work. Come back in and let us know when we get that the convention center open.
No doubt. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
7-day Lake Tahoe forecast coming up next. Don't go away.